In this video, I'm going to give you 3 performance features to master your DDJ 200. Hi guys, Lawrence here from Crossfader, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about 3 things: a roll effects chain, slip mode, and transition effects. Let's get into it. So what you heard there was an example of a roll effects chain. So what is a roll effects chain? Well, a roll effects is a loop that when activated, the track will continuously play underneath the loop until you let go, and then you'll be at the original position of the track. A roll effects chain is just essentially different sections of effects. So if I just open up our pad effects here, you can see at the top I have 3 different rolls. This is a roll chain, a roll effects chain. I have a half roll, quarter roll, and an eighth. So to edit these, you just click edit in the bottom right hand corner, and you'll see some little drop down arrows. Select one of them, and this is all your pad effects, and you can change all your pad effects inside of WeDJ. So if you click on roll, here we have all the different timings: half, quarter, eighth, etc. So to set up a chain, I've just, like I say, set up a half, quarter, and an eighth, and gives us a really cool technique that we can use in a mix. You can use it on a breakdown, you can use it on a drops. So if I just press play here, the good thing about it is, as long as our beat grid is set perfectly, you can't really get this wrong. You can just have a play around with it and have a bit of a freestyle with it. And it's a good little way to add a bit of spice to your mix. So the second feature we're going to look at is slip mode. Slip mode is one of my favorite performance features in any kind of DJ equipment, and you can use it in your 200 as well. So all we need to do is click on slip mode in this left hand side bar, and slip mode, similar to a roll, no matter what you do, the track will continuously play underneath it. So it's hard to get this wrong and mess it up, because no matter what happens, as soon as you let go with whatever you're doing, the track will continuously be playing. So as soon as you let go, it'll jump to the point in the track where it should be. So a great way to get the most out of slip mode is I like to set some cue points at different parts in the track. So if I just hit your cue point here, that's one cue point there, and one here. And what we're going to do is we're going to trigger these cue points as the track's playing in slip mode. And like I say, because we're in slip mode, it's not going to do what it would normally do with a cue point, which is jump to the track where it's cued at. As soon as you let go of the hot cue, it's going to jump to where the track will be playing, because the track won't stop playing. So let's start the track playing, and we'll enter slip mode, and we'll have a play around and see what it sounds like. So we'll enter slip mode. We've got our cue points set up at different parts in the track. So as you can see there, it's a great tool and a great technique to use. And like I say, the reason I love it so much is it's, even as a beginner, it's hard to go wrong. There's not much skill that's needed. You don't need to be great at timing or anything like that, because the track's continuously playing. So no matter when you're finished with your performance, as soon as you let go, it'll jump to where the track should be anyway. So if you're using spin backs or the hot cues or the break effects, You can't really get this wrong, which is why it's a great feature for you to start learning right now. So if you have a 200, we have the course for you. We've got the best DDJ 200 course on the market. Everything from setting up your 200 to beats, timing, beat matching, thinking about music theory, right up to making extended mixes with your favorite tracks. So we will leave a link in the description to our DDJ 200 course. Make sure that you go and check it out. So my third and final tip for this video is going to be using this button at the bottom. Right in the middle of our DDJ 200, there's a little on button, and this is for our transition effects. So what this is going to do is, it's going to use the filter or all these knobs without us having to touch it. So it's going to incorporate a high pass and a low pass filter together, again, just with a slide of our crossfader. So let's have a look at this transition effects in action. So if I press play, so if I turn it on and start to move the crossfader across, you'll hear all the lows, like the kick drum, the bass sound, all getting taken away from it, right up until silence this side. And all it's doing is it's using these. So if I go and turn the lows off, cut the lows out, it's a very similar sound. And this is on filter, so if I cut out the lows by turning it to the right, exactly the same kind of sound, but just by using a crossfader. So let's use this in a mix. I've got my cue point set here. So let's use this in a mix. If I get to the drop, so make sure our transition effects is on. Put the crossfader up, start moving it across. So it's a great little tool for you to get started with, because it's taking us away from having to think too much about what's going on here. For the time being, we can just use this transition effect, which is doing the filter for us. And because these beats are in time, if I go back the other way, it'll still sound pretty good. So let's go. So it's turning the lows down here, turning the lows up here. So it's a great way for you to start understanding what a good mix sounds like and what these actually do. Like I say, if I'm turning this up or this down, or using all of my EQs up here, it might take you a while to start understanding how they really work and how they affect the music. But just to get started with this transition here, so thanks for watching, guys. Hope that helps. Let us know in the comments, what was your favorite performance feature? Was it the roll effects chain? Was it the slip mode? Or was it the transition effects? Don't forget, we have a DDJ 200 course. Again, gonna leave the link in the description. So make sure you go and check that out. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.